I was saying at the time that money is a one winner take all system. I need all of you to understand this, that people have gotten confused about a world where there are multiple different monies. No, it has never worked. Money does not operate in a system where it's a money. There's multiple different types of money. This is where shitcoins come in. Well, why is there only Bitcoin? Why can't there be this and that? No, there can be different companies that work for money, but there can't be different monies. And what I'm saying is that there can be for periods, but it always gravitates to one. Always. And when I tell people this, they say, well, Oliver, what about gold and silver? Gold and silver. What about the what's the term? What was the era called? Anyway, the era where metals, there were multiple metals, like there's gold and there's silver, and they're both money at the same time. But these periods of time where there were multiple monies, they existed temporarily because the best money available had a flaw. So the reason why silver, even after gold came on the scene, was still used was because it was still very difficult to divide gold enough for everyday use. So it had a flaw. What was this flaw? It wasn't very divisible. That the smallest unit of gold, or even a coin, was still way too much to use in my everyday life for milk and eggs and shoes for the baby. You understand? So because gold's imperfection, something else had to serve as a filler. But when you have no flaws in the money, there is no other money that can survive. Do you understand this? Do you understand that Bitcoin solved every flaw in every form of money that existed before it? That gold wasn't divisible, therefore it needed silver. Gold wasn't very transportable, therefore it needed the US dollar and other fiat currencies. So, but when you solve all of that, it doesn't need anything. There is nothing. Bitcoin has dotted every single I, has crossed every single T. It is infinitely divisible. It is instantly transferable to anyone on Earth and even outside of Earth. If they've got a receive address from planet Mars, is fine. It's instantly transferable. It's transferable across space. It doesn't degrade. It can't be stolen or confiscated. It's infinitely divisible. Every quality has been made freaking perfect, which means that based on Tyr's law, please look it up. I'm not creating these things that I'm telling you about. These are laws. Look up Tyr's law. And you will find that when a money is good, it drives out all of bad money. And when a money is perfect, there is nothing that can survive Nothing that claims to be money can survive when a money is perfect. And therefore, everything that you consider money outside of Bitcoin will die based on Tyr's law. It's just a matter of time, not a matter of when. It's a matter of time. Why would someone who recognizes the good versus the bad say, I'm going to keep the bad? It's impossible. You don't do that. You always get rid of the bad in exchange for the good. And this is what drives out the bad. And over time, the Olivers of the world that realize, whoa, Bitcoin's the good money, they're created every minute of the day. You were created. Some of you listening to me now, you realize Bitcoin's the superior thing, and you're moving the weak into the Bitcoin. Some of you've got your cold wallets, you're storing your seed phrases on or whatever. What do you think you're doing? You're driving out the weak and you're hoarding the strong. That's what drives out the weak. You're moving, you're transmuting the weak into the strong. And as more of Oliver Velez's, as more of, let me get some of your names. Kinu, more Kinus are going to be created every minute. More Hardy Cases, more Johns, more Hashes, more Captain Cashes. You understand? You guys are being created every hour of existence. It's growing. And this is driving the weak money out. First, gradually, and then ever so suddenly.